What will governments not admit about 2026? It's less about control and more about damage management. Public perspective now outweighs problem solving. Crises are rarely prevented, mostly manipulated, redirected, and packaged for public consumption. What would an AI warn leaders about in 2026 if it could speak freely? You've built systems where small failures cascade faster than humans can react. Markets run on algorithms, militaries on automation, politics on outrage engines. You still govern as if shocks are isolated, but they're not. You'll only spot the tipping point after it spills. What flashpoint could accidentally start a major war in 2026? Not a planned invasion, but a tense standoff that becomes an irrevocable accident. The clearest candidate is the Taiwan Strait. A collision, misfire, or misread radar signal could force a grave, irreversible response. What is the first major mistake humanity will make with AI in 2026? Rushing mass deployment of autonomous robotaxis across many cities without enough real-world safety validation, producing a high-profile fatal crash tied directly to AI decision-making flaws. What financial risk is being ignored in 2026? The AI investment bubble. Tech giants pour hundreds of billions into data centers and infrastructure, inflating stock prices on hype. So far, there's limited evidence of broad productivity gains or returns to justify that scale of spending. What discovery in 2026 would dramatically shift the next 50 years? A verified, sustained, net-positive fusion demonstration. Abundant carbon-free power would reshape energy systems, cut emissions, speed electrification, undercut fossil dominance, and unlock advances in desalination, hydrogen production, and space propulsion. Is 2026 a turning point in political shift? Yes. Disillusionment with entrenched leaders fuels grassroots movements worldwide, amplified by AI-driven social platforms. Youth-led protests in Europe and Asia gain momentum. Decentralized apps coordinate action, refocusing voter priorities toward climate, inequality, and tech ethics for years. Which red line will most likely be crossed in 2026? Israel's tolerance for Iranian ballistic missile reconstitution. Crossing that threshold could trigger renewed Israeli strikes, potentially with U.S. backing, against production and testing facilities. Chances of nuclear war in 2026? Low but shockingly plausible, roughly 1 to 5%, enough to demand serious prudence and de-escalation measures. What popular prediction sounds crazy, but probably won't happen in 2026? The claim will hit technological singularity this year. AI suddenly smarter than all humans and spiraling beyond control. It's a dramatic idea, but 2026 lacks the evidence of that abrupt global leap. Curious how accurate these AI predictions are. I guess only time will tell. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.